Okay, we are live, Crypto Frog in the house. Title of this video, why I'm buying more Bitcoin / BTC and why I think you should do too. You can probably tell by the thumbnail of this video what it's going to be about, but we'll get deeply into it in just a moment's time. If you are... Whoa there, lad. I do this live, by the way, so... That's why sometimes technical mishaps occur. If you're not a subscriber, click subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. I'm not going to ramble on too much today. I'm going to try not to. I will do my darndest, I tell thee. Disclaimer, none of this is financial advice. Oh, pardon me. You should know that by now. In it. Bitcoin. When I see people dumping Bitcoin over the past few hours, I'm just like, you guys literally cannot see the wood for the trees. I don't know whether you know that saying, but it means you're not looking at the long game, which is rather disappointing. You can follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. Almost, I'm at 12.9k followers now, almost up to 13,000. Help me follow. That would be greatly appreciated. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that kind of gravy. So I'm looking at Biz, and I'm looking at crypto Twitter, and it's everyone's freaking out. Bull market over, all that kind of jazz. And I'm thinking, anytime this dips anywhere close to like 35,000, even now I'm buying it at 38,000 circa. I think it's got to a point where it's kind of irresponsible not to have some Bitcoin at this given time, given what's going on in the world with said virus that is doing the rounds in the world and causing economic chaos and making the money printer go brrr. Please click like if you wouldn't mind. That would be appreciated. I'm just going to tell you why I think this. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it really? Right, let's look at what happened today then. So as of the time of making this video, US President-elect Joe Dopey Biden. Look, I don't want to talk about politics here. I want to talk about this 1.9 trillion COVID relief plan. 1.9 trillion, that's with a T, US dollars, US dollar funny money, is going to go out in stimulus checks, unemployment support, and more. I wonder what that more is. Probably corporate bailouts for all the buddies that paid for Joe Biden's campaign so he could sit in a garden with about 8 people. Yeah. All right, so I put 1.9 trillion into this very helpful calculator, and I devised the US population based on Google, 331 million people. So $1.9 trillion equates to 5,740 US dollars for every man, woman, and child in the United States. Of them, I think, according to this, direct payments of 1,400 US dollars to most Americans. Hopefully, they'll be going straight to Coinbase or Binance and buying Bitcoin with that. Loads of other just funny money is going to be printed. And to people who say, oh no, this isn't going to happen, hello, the Democrats are going to be in charges of all 3 branches of the US government in circa 1 week from now, as of the time of making this video. So it will happen. Now, that's the US population. I'll get rid of that. I also did for the world population, just for shits and giggles, 7.8 billion people. $1.9 trillion. This is just the US stimulus. This is just the Fed firing up the printer. That would actually be almost $250 for every man, woman, child and baby on this green earth. That's just the US. So let's take a look at that. It's kind of unbelievable, isn't it? I still think one Bitcoin at 38,000 US dollars is expensive, considering there is only ever going to be 21 million of them. Look in the mirror and ask yourself that question. Next, let's move over to Europe. Equally as fucked. I hate going on CNN giving them the clicks. I hate going on CNBC giving them the clicks, but I couldn't be bothered to archive it or anything like that. So whatever. I do it so you don't have to. European Central Bank is expanding. Even CNN says huge money printing program by hundreds of billions of euros. This article came out about a month before the making of this video. That brings the total stimulus program to 2.24 trillion. So on top of the 1.9 trillion, you're looking at $4.25 trillion because of this Cuferino, and that's just the European Central Bank. Let's look at the Bank of England then. This article is 2 months old. It's on The Guardian. 150 billion pounds new. That's a new one. It says here, new. Just fresh, because it literally is fresh. It comes out of someone just typing numbers into a screen. Still think Bitcoin is expensive at $37,961. Please come back and watch this video in 1 year's time if you think it is. Next up, Japan. Japan announces new COVID-19 stimulus for the economy. Japanese Prime Minister Mr. Suga here. He announced it's always fresh off the printing presses. 73.6 trillion yen. That is $708 billion. So throw that on the pile. That's $5 trillion. That's not including the Bank of England. So that's probably well over $5 trillion just from US, Europe, UK and Japan. Okay, let's look at China then. And this is just what they are telling us in regards to, we all know that they aren't the most transparent of governments, shall we say. Even they're saying they've pumped shitloads of funny money into their economy because of the CUF, which they claim barely affected them because they're all partying in Wuhan. South Korea, big buyer of cryptocurrency, of course. This was published in June. $29 billion, third stimulus budget to fight CUF crisis. So this wasn't even the first of the year. This was the third, and this was back in June. So there's probably been more stimulus since then. Still think Bitcoin is expensive at $38,000 with 21 million supply ever. And why do you think all these financial institutions are buying Bitcoin like it's going out of freaking fashion? Hello. I shouldn't really need to tell you. I was expecting this Biden stimulus news to really send the price of Bitcoin through the roof. And for whatever reason, as I tweeted out before, some people are literally borderline retarded in terms of the retail people. Obviously, the corporate gang, they know the deal. Sign retail, this is quoting myself, and I'll quote myself. Thumbs up, please, and subscribe if you haven't. Legends. Sign retail is borderline, if not full-blown retardo. Biden announces trillions of dollars stimulus and Bitcoin BTC barely moves. In fact, after this tweet, it dumped some more. Anyway, thanks, retardos. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. If you can't see the wood for the trees, aka what is coming to Bitcoin, in my opinion, no financial advice, but this gravy train, aka Bitcoin, and probably some of the other bigger cryptocurrencies, Ethereum and such like, are going to see much, much brighter days in the days to come, unlike the fiat funny money that is getting printed at an unprecedented rate. I have been Crypto Frog. I don't want to bang on too much, but just see the wood for the trees. Can't you see your hand in front of your own face? It's been Crypto Frog. You are legendary. Subscribe, thumbs up, share, and follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. Till we meet again, stack the Chad.